Today, September the 26th, is a somewhat historic day. Why so? Because Uhuru Kenyatta has convened the Jubilee National Delegates Convention. And so in this video, I want us to look into some of the things that you can expect to take place on this very day. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, I expect Uhuru Kenyatta and Jubilee Party to endorse Dr. Fred Matiangi as their 2027 flag bearer. And part of the reason I say this is because we're already seeing hints. For instance, just have a look at this post from Jeremiah Kioni on his X account. Hashtag Jubilee NDC 2025, hashtag Mbele Pamoja. And he has retweeted this image of Dr. Fred Matiangi, who is also saying, Twende Kazi Sasa. You can already tell that this entire meeting and the theme will revolve around one man, and that is the man that you can see in this image, Dr. Fred Matiangi. So Matiangi will be announced as the flag bearer, and this is a big advantage for Matiangi, but a huge loss for Gachagua. Let me explain. It's an advantage for Matiangi because by becoming the presidential candidate of a party that is owned by Uhuru Kenyatta, he immediately starts with some numbers from Mlima Kenya. Because remember, Uhuru still has a say in the mountain. Not everybody will follow him blindly. In fact, that is not a character that we have known with the mountain. That's more reserved for the lakeside. But there are still numbers which Uhuru Kenyatta has. We saw it in 2022. And that is why Matiangi is capitalizing on this. It's a big win for him. He already has the Kisii numbers, even if he doesn't have a Kisii party. So by him acquiring some of the market share in Mlima Kenya through Jubilee, it doesn't taint his numbers in Kisii. But Gachagua on the other end is on the losing side. He wants DCP to be the only party in Mlima Kenya with a say. And you only gain a say through numbers. You want to have a majority of MCAs, governors, women reps, and so on. If Matiangi joins the matrix, and he is either the presidential candidate or the deputy, and DCP is nowhere in that equation of president or deputy president, that makes Jubilee more attractive to candidates and ultimately voters. Not all voters, some voters, and that is enough to ruin what Gachagua is working on. A full takeover of Mlima Kenya. And that's why you're seeing guys like Ndegwa Njiru complaining and calling Matiangi a project. In fact, just check out this post from Ndegwa Njiru on X, and I quote, Ndegwa has written, the project. And then there's this image he has attached. This is Jeremiah Kioni, who is pushing Fred Matiangi to run for president. And the vehicle is a broken party called Jubilee as per the depiction in this image. And it's not just Ndegwa. Even Cleophas Malala is raising alarm about a red wheelbarrow that's being unveiled today. Just listening to this.
Kuhusu kufanya mapenzi na msichana ambaye ako na kisu anangoja nilale anidunge kwa kifua. Hiyo chama ambayo inazinduliwa kesho imekuja kuvunja DCP na umaarufu wa Rigathi Gachagua. And therefore the Mlima people, mimi sitoki kwa mlima, mimi naweza sema jioni nitaenda Kakamega nikule ugali yangu. Hiyo chama must be warned that kama mko kwa united opposition, msikuje kugawanisha stronghold. Tayari DCP imeshika mlima yote, imeshika yote. Sasa mnatumwa. Kama wewe ni mtu ya Kasongo umetumwa na wheelbarrow ya red. Tomorrow they are unveiling wheelbarrow ya kala red. Kesho mkiona kitu yote inazinduliwa kesho ya red, ya red, ya red, ya red. Hiyo sio chama ambayo inataka mazuri kwa party leader wetu na chama cha DCP.
So like I said earlier, Matiangi will be endorsed as the Jubilee candidate. His candidature will eat into DCP's numbers. Gachagua will be at a disadvantage and Ruto will walk away smiling. What you do with that information is up to you. Second thing you can expect from the Jubilee NDC in racecourse is that there will be no tear gas, there will be no goons, and there will be no disruptions whatsoever. Why? Because like we established earlier, the government is very happy. Finally, wamepata mtu ambaye anaweza haribu equation ya upinzani. And that person is none other than Dr. Fred Matiangi. Now, to be fair to Matiangi, all is not lost. At this juncture, everyone wants to work with him. Ruto wants to work with him for the sake of numbers. Opposition wants to work with him for the sake of having a solid team with experience to send Kasongo home. If he's in government, let him just say he's in government. And if he is not, let him launch his own party. There is no day on earth that as a man you will marry a woman and go be housed, you and your wife, by another man. That man will eat your stock more often than you yourself because you are under his roof. Na kama huyo jamani mtu wa alphabet, he could even have you. So to be safe, Dr. Fred Matiangi, have your own party. In the process, you'll be ensuring your own interests. You can have your own MPs, see MPs wa mtu mwingine, and you can also call the shots as you see it, not as someone else sees it. Never ever in history have we seen somebody becoming president, yet they are not even the leader of their own party. Unless, of course, for this to make sense, Uhuru Kenyatta has to step down as the party leader of Jubilee and hand over the reins to Dr. Fred Matiangi. Then and only then will he be his own man, but still there will be question marks. Hii chama hii kutoka Kisii, ilitoka Mlima Kenya. So the suspicion will always be there. It will always be there. Anywho, the NDC should be taking place right now as you're watching. I'll keep an eye out for you to see what's happening there, and then I'll either do a video on it this evening or early tomorrow morning. And with that, here's today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.